Very good morning, students. You are welcome to online class of OPS. Today I am here with a video of class 9 Geography, lesson 2. And today's topic is the Peninsular Plateau. As you know, plateau is a table-like land which has broad base and top, but is totally different from mountains. In this topic we are going to read about the characteristic features of the peninsular plateau. So here you can see a map on the screen which is representing the Central Highlands, Deccan Plateau and Chota Nagpur Plateau. As you know, the entire plateau region of India has been divided into three parts, namely Central Highlands, Deccan Plateau and Chota Nagpur Plateau, which is represented on the map by different color, as well as it is symbolized by the serialized number. Which one is shown 1 by 1, this is the Central Highland, and which is shown here by the number 2, this is Deccan Plateau, and the number 3 is Chota Nagpur Plateau. I hope you have understood. Moving to the next point. The Peninsular Plateau is a tableland. It is composed of the oldest rocks because it was formed from the different part of the Gondwana land. Kind for information, as you know, Gondwana is the part of supercontinent Pangaea. When Pangaea got divided, first of all, the first part, the Laurentia, which was the northern part of supercontinent, and the Gondwana was the southern part. As we know, our country India is formed of this part, Gondwana land, southern part of India. The broad and shallow valleys and rounded hills are the characteristic features of the plateau. And plateau is famous for the mineral resource. Most of the minerals that we count in our country India, it is belonging from the peninsular plateau region. As we know, the plateau can be broadly divided into two regions, with the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. Now, the Central Highlands. The Central Highland lies to the north of the Narmada River. As you know, one river is flowing in our country India, that origin place is MP, and from there it flows past to Gujarat and after that in Arabian Sea. So the Central Highland lies to the north of the Narmada River. It covers the major portion of the Malwa Plateau. The rivers in this region flow from southwest to the northeast. Generally, we can see the northern western part of the India and eastern part. The western part is having steep slope, and gentle slope is toward the eastern part. That's why most of the river of India flows in the direction of eastern part, not in the western part, due to the slope. So the rivers in the region flows from southwest to northeast, which indicates the slope of the region. Means it is we can understand that whichever the direction rivers are flowing fast, we can easily say that this region is having well and defined slopes. It is wider in the west and narrower in the east. One region is there, Bundelkhand and Baghelkhand, mark the eastward extension of this plateau. The plateau further extends eastward into the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Now the terms comes of the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau lies to the south of the Narmada River. It is a triangular shape landmass The Satpura range marks its northern part. The Mahadev, Kaimur Hill and Michael range makes its eastern part. The slope of Deccan Plateau is from west to east. It extends into the northeast, which compasses Meghalaya, Karbi Anglo Plateau, and north there is one hill named Chachar Hill. Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia hills are also the prominent ranges starting from west to east. So these are the parts which comes under the Deccan Plateau, and whatever we have talked above, which were all belonging from the central highlands of the India. I hope you have understood. So these are the two broad divisions of the peninsular plateau of India. Now we are moving to the next point, which is the western and the eastern Ghat. As you know, by drawing a map we can represent the eastern and western Ghats. Suppose that this is the map of India, and here you can see the side belonging to the west coast and the side belonging to the east coast. These are called eastern Ghat, and this part of the India is called western Ghat. I hope you have understood. So they make the western and eastern edges of the Deccan Plateau. The average elevation of western Ghat is 900 to 1600 meters compared to 600 meters in the case of eastern Ghat. The eastern Ghat stretches from Mahanadi Valley to the Nilgiri in the south. The western Ghat causes orographic rain. As you know, there are three types of rain: convectional rain, orographic rain, and cyclonic rain. The orographic rain is very frequent in the region of mountainous region. Whenever the clouds burst, it melts to rain, and this is means a very little bit rain, and even the duration of these types of rain is very short. The western Ghat cause orographic rain as they face the rain laden winds from the west. Now our next point is the Indian desert. As you know, Indian desert is known by the Thar desert, which lies in the part of Rajasthan by the border of Pakistan, and desert is the region totally filled with sand particles, and there is a scarcity of rain as well as vegetation, because the climatic condition of the desert region is not so that it can have the vegetation in prosperous way. So now the Great Indian Desert, also known as the Thar Desert, is a large and arid region in the northwestern part of Indian subcontinent with an area of more than 2 lakh square kilometer. This is spread in more than 2 lakh square kilometer of area. It is the world's 9th largest tropical desert, and as you know, this region comes in the tropical, that's why it is called tropical desert. But while you are talking about the largest one, that one is Sahara desert. The Indian desert lies toward the western margins of the Aravalli Hills. This region gets scanty rainfall, which is less than 150 millimeter in a year. As you know, the region which is receiving less than 150 millimeter rainfall annually, this is called less rainfall region. And wherever these types of rainfall is available, means we cannot expect vegetation will be there. So Thar desert experiences very low vegetation, hence the climate is arid and vegetation is scanty. Only Luni is a single river flowing in that region, and it is inland river. Inland river means the river which is not able to reach the sea, and they emerge in that particular region and also and in that region only. And these types of reserve only appears in rainy season, because in summer they are not enough capable to hold water due to the aridity and sandy nature of the topography. The Luni is the only large river, but some streams appear during rainy season crescent shaped dunes, which are locally known as burchans, around in the area. So I hope you have understood up to here, and I will come with the next video and keep the topic continue. So study properly, be safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.